Hey everyone, Master King JC here, and this is my first Is Manga Time installment for the new year. And to my surprise, a new One Piece chapter came out today, so I'm gonna be going through it right now. It's manga time. So yes, we have One Piece chapter 610, The Fortune Teller, Madam Shirley. Woo. And we got a really nice fan service cover with Vivi. She's being forced to clean the royal bath by Siamese cats. it, it reminds me of something like Cinderella, but it's pretty fan servicey, especially in the upper regions. You know what I'm talking about, yeah. So anyway, yeah, you got Vivi. I think this is what she looks like after the time skip, but who knows? By Hattori John Baptiste Akira. That's an awesome name. Hattori John Baptiste Akira. So anyway, on with the chapter. We're in the Ruga Kingdom, the port town of Sangoga Oka Coral Hill, and they're still trying to get some. And oh wait, basically they got blood for Sanji, and Sanji's like on a bed. He's like all hooked up to his IV with the blood in it, the SRH blood in it, and he's like, "Where am I?" But and they're in a. Cammy tells him that they're in a friend's house in the port town, and that they found a blood donor, but we don't know who it is yet, just yet. And they all thought he was a goner. Sanji doesn't remember what happened, but Luffy and Usopp like tell him not to remember, cause if he does, he'll just splurting blood again. And it turns out that the donors that they found were some humans nearby. And Sanji's like, "Don't tell me you took this blood from me from some fragile young lady." And Usopp pulls back the curtains, and it turns out that the blood donors are, you guessed it, Okamas. Are Okamas, and they're like, "Oh, we don't mind, silly. If you like, we'll give you even more." Ho, 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 ho. Oh, Sanji makes the most epic face ever. He's like, "Ah," with the foam coming out the mouth. He's like, "Ah." So these are the Pirate Twins, Splash and Splatter, who are Okamas. I don't know what's with Oda. Oda loves making fun of Sanji. Sanji's like doomed to be the butt of the jokes all the time. It's like no matter where he goes, Sanji cannot escape the Okamas. They're like attached to him, so he might as well get used to it because Okama's gonna be around him forever, pretty much. And Chopper notices that Luffy has some signs of poison on him, and Luffy tells Chopper that he got poisoned when he was impaled down by a Magellan. So his antibodies are like fine against it. But I think it may have also something to do with Ivankov's energy hormones, which he used on Luffy back in Impel Down. So I may have had some immunity to him. And we learned that octopus guy who was part of Hama's crew. He turns out that when Luffy knocked him out, he didn't really knock him out. He managed to block Luffy's attack. So it turns out that this guy's pretty strong. And his name's Housel. He's a poisonous blue-ringed octopus mermaid. And he's got a sword too, so is he gonna end up fighting Zoro? We'll have to wait and see, because he basically blocked Luffy's, super super triple jet pistol attack, so he's obviously got some skills on him, so we'll see what happens next. Oh, and what's this? Um One of the mermaids got kidnapped, but by who? There's a barrel right here and it's open. Oh no, I wonder what that could mean. And whoa. And we see the huge, beautiful sexy Madam Shirley, who's a short fin Mako shark mermaid. And let me repeat again, she's hot. She looks freaking hot. Damn, Oda is really pumping out the fan service in this arc, which I'm not complaining about. I really like her design. Cammy brought Sanji to her to her what's this store or something, her fortune teller store or whatever. And Cammy tells her that that they can't like tell Sanji that he's in her house, because if he sees her he's gonna freak out because she's beautiful. I mean, if Sanji saw her, he would just get a nosebleed and he would probably die. Again, he'd probably die, and they have to get more blood from the Okamas. Then he would freak out. So yeah, and Luffy asks her, "So the mermaids poop?" and he was all smashing him in the head. He's like, "What's So doing in there?" And she looks at Luffy all creepy with this eerie look on her face. She's like, "What a vulgar child." I'm like, "Oh, apologize, Luffy Chin." I'm like, "Oh, sorry." Luffy, even after 2 years, you still have that sense of humor, what you love about you. And I guess Kami works at her shop, I guess. But yeah, she said that she could take work off today, so they can show her friends around the island. And they're gonna go find Pappug because she has to deliver a clan to him. And it turns out that he's making a ruckus at a nearby cafe. And another thing about Madame Shirley is that she's able to kind of predict the future, but she can only predict like bad stuff. Like she predicted that a lot of pirates would come to the island, and the next year the Great Age of Pirates began. And she also predicted the war at Marineford and the death of Whitebeard. So yeah, she predicted that stuff, and they go to the Mermaid Cafe to meet Pappug, and they end up meeting not just Pappug, but also see Brook. Yeah, Brook's there. He's being surrounded by mermaids because he's the Soul King, and they're his groupies. Yo! And Pappug looks awesome. He's got cool shades on. He's got looks like a bow tie. He's rich. He's rich, bitch. And yeah, and Brooks like, oh, I'll be back again, my beautiful mermaids. I feel completely boned. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. But if I lost all my bones, then I would disappear. But I could die happy right now. No, wait, I'm already dead. Yo, skull joke. Yeah, Brooks making a funny joke, and uh, Pappug said he's gonna take Brook with him to his estate, so they're gonna come along. And he's also gonna have sea monster meat, and Luffy loves sea monster meat, so they're gonna go along with him. And as they pass by, they see a poster of Vanderdecken. Turns out that he's not really an evil ghost man with a ghost ship. He's a pirate who's been abandoned on the seafloor, and they've been searching for him for years because he tried to propose to the not really propose. He was said threatening marriage proposal to the mermaid princess, and she got freaked out, and her father, King Neptune, yes, King Neptune, got up the whole army and stuff so that they could find him, but they couldn't find him yet because he's basically running around the seafloor, trying to escape from them, and and it turns out that he's also Vanderdecken's grandson. That he's not the real Vanderdecken. He's not the original Vanderdecken. He's actually Vanderdecken the 11th, I think 11th, yeah. But he's his grandson. He found his grandfather's ship. So he's pretend. So he's probably like I think he's maybe half mermaid or something, or maybe a full mermaid. If I think so. He's pretend to be Vanderdecken. Well, he's not pretending to be Vanderdecken. He is Vanderdecken. He's Vanderdecken the 11th, but he's bringing the whole rumor that he's on a ghost ship and he's a ghost to scare people. And as they go by, they pass by this candy factory, which has a pirate symbol on it. And it turns out that the pirate symbol is the pirate symbol of Big Mom, who they spelled it here like Big Ma'am. I don't know if that's a typo or by Oda or something, but says Big Ma'am. But anyway, it turns out Big Mom is actually she's one of 4 emperors. We already know that, but after Whitebeard died, she took over, protecting Fishman Island. It turns out her real name is Charlotte Linlin. Charlotte Linlin, and she's protecting Fishman Island from the pirates who've been going there frequently, so that it won't be like torn to pieces, ravaged and rampaged and stuff like that. But in return, they made this huge candy factory, send her sweets, every month as payment for her protection. And it was like, Big Mom, huh? I wonder if I'll meet her someday. And they finally get to Gloverly Hills, and we see Pappug's house, which is like this huge mansion. And it has the whole criminal symbol on it, which is his clothing brand. But meanwhile, back at Coral Hill, Madame Shirley, she's freaking out. She's having like another prophecy or something, and she's like, "You have to find him, the pirate boy with the ripped straw hat. Send him out, please. Get him out of this nation at once, or we'll all be doomed." So she makes a prediction that Luffy is gonna cause the destruction of Fishman Island, basically, and that if they don't get him out here, Fishman Island's gonna be destroyed. And it was like, what? But we don't see like Luffy in the. We like this little scene of a flashback, and we see like Fishman Island being destroyed inside of a bubble, I think. And we see like a silhouette of Luffy, but we don't really see his face. And that's the end of the chapter. She's freaking out. She's like, by his hands, Fishman Island will be destroyed. And that's the end of the chapter. So is Luffy gonna end up destroying Fishman Island? I pretty much doubt it, but this is Luffy we're talking about. He may end up doing something stupid. He may go into Gear 3 and end up breaking a main support beam and end up crashing the entire island or something. Or it could be an imposter. Maybe we're gonna see the return of the fake Luffy. What's his name? Damaro Black, who was impersonating Luffy on Saudi Archipelago. Or maybe it's gonna be Caribou. Maybe he has the power to like use his mud-like powers to change Luffy's shape or something and get like a fake straw hat or something, impersonate as him. But we don't know yet, so we got this very eerie prediction, and I'm very happy we finally got our One Piece chapter. It's been like what, like 1, 2, at least 3 weeks. 3 weeks out One Piece. Now, I know Oda's doing the whole One Piece hijacks Suation thing where One Piece is gonna be the cover of all Suation magazines throughout February. So Oda's gonna do like color pages of all the straw hats for those magazines. So he's pretty busy with that. So I understand he had to go on a little break. So that's the end of the chapter. Is Luffy gonna end up causing destruction to Fishman Island? He probably will. Probably just do it back to him and be like, oops, my bad. I did not mean to do that. That was my bad. I'll pay for it. And he runs out there. Anyway, this is Master King JC, and keep on keeping on.
Great.